That is the witchcraft, poor, deluded fool, each sees in her the sweetheart of his soul. What longing love, what ecstasy and woe, this haunting gaze will never let me go, and strangely clear around her lovely throat, she has a single cord of red, thin as a knife blade is the thread. Correct, a detail I myself now note. Under her arm she sometimes bears her head, cut by the blow the gallant Perseus smokes. But I perceive you dote on phantom still. Then please accompany me to yonder hill. Vienna has no gaiety more fair, if not deceived I see a theatre there. What's the piece? A thing we now prepare, a novelty, the seventh of its kind, the product of a dilettante mind. Play sevenfold the public here prefers, and all the actors, sir, are amateurs. Pardon your worship, if I disappear as amateur, I draw the curtain here. Makes madness on the blocks, bird, is clear. You amateurs are in your proper sphere. As to the scenery for our tale, rest good sons of meeting, Quarry Hill and Misty Vale are all we shall be needing. Marriage needs its 50 years to claim the golden title, the quarrel done, that raised our fears, gold is a glad requital. Are you near me, spirit train, that graced our celebration, king and queen are met again in love's new coronation. Puck arrives in which he shows a pretty leg a-dancing, and 100 follows where he goes with smiling joy advancing. Ariel now sends showers of song, and wonders sweet as flute is. His music summons, draws along, and also brings the beauty. Wedded couple, seeking bliss, let examples guide you. The recipe for love is this, that first we must divide you. He south, or she capricious grows, sees them as their dictator. Send Selfie to the Arctic snows, and her to the equator. Nose of fly and snout of midge and kindred apparitions, cricket and grass and frog and sedge, these same are our musicians. Sweetly now the bagpipe blows, a bubble for a sack, hear him, down his snubby nose, play snack. Give winglets for the puny beast, and spider's foot and paunted toad, if not an animal, at least it may turn out a little ode. Lusty leaps and menacing steps, its dew and scented briar, so very daintily you trip, the feet can fly no higher. I dream a dream within this glade, a drunken or a sober one. Is it my luck in masquerade to meet the fair god overrun? No claws he has, and no tail-piece, yet he, to judge this revel, must like the pagan gods of Greece be classified as devil. My present canvases are enough, a little more than sketches, but on a journey I shall go to see what Italy teaches. This masquerade unluckily grows bawdier and louder. For the witches that I see, there's only two wear powder. Powder you need, or petticoat for matrons old and shoddy, that I should naked on my goat to show my lusty body. Our manners are too good, my dear, to match a youthful shoulder. I merely hope the year time is near when you will rot and moulder. Snug a pillow, and crop of mead spare her, so rude and sweet, sirs, and cricket too, and frog and sedge, and pray observe the beast, sirs. Here's company the first and gay, with brides and their relations, and bachelors, and good array of ardent expectations. And to the crust of earth not escape, to swallow up this rebel, I'll look to hell for my escape, and dive down to the devil. With little spears and sharp they are, we insects from a flitting Satan to a reverend papa, to honor us as fitting. See them in their teeming swarm, bringing jibes to office. Return us next, they mean no harm, and not to think them heartless. If well among this witch's crew, my spirit gladly chooses, I'd rather have them to do than try to lead the muses. They drawn to me, choose friends aright, and no one can surpass us. For Ruby is the blackbird's height, like Germany's Parnassus. Say, who is yonder pompous man who steps with haughty paces? He sniffs and snuffles all he can upon the Jesuit's traces. No fishing fair and lucid lakes, there's sport in troubled waters, and so your pious soul betakes himself to devil's quarters. The pious soul regard all means as blessedly authentical, And so the party convenes on Blocksburg, its conventicle. A new choir, now its wings were flanked, I hear a distant drumming. Nay, 'tis the veterans in the outside with their monotonous thrumming. Some fat and thin to shake their legs and ape the dancer's motion of how they move their clumsy pegs, they've not the faintest notion. These skipping gangs will love their feast. My mother would delight them if Orpheus would, with his loose-lead beast, the bagpipe here unite them. They shout me death, but I insist, against critics and their cavils, that ever must in fact exist, and how could there be devils? I dare, and be it tyranny, to give one mental twinges, for my thoughts are within me, my mind is off its hinges. Ontology will drive me mad, it's me that's on the Thaddeus. My outlook never was so bad, my footing is precarious. With much delight I join this crew, and share with them the revel, proving the virtuous spirit true, as studying the devils. They rape for gold and flame and crime, and think they track the treasure, but devil with will devil rhyme, and that I do with pleasure. Cricket, steel, and broken said, you amateur musician, snow to fly in trumpet bridge, what damnable emissions! Amuse my regiment are we, some fishes leading mothers, our feet have suffered untruthly, so we walk on our noses. We've scrounged good victuals in our state. God help us, that is done with, and now a shoe. I want away, their feet are always on with. From the marshes we dance to show our tricky talents and find that when we join the dance we shine as super talents. Through the glint of stars that pass fierily down June City. Now it's broad deep in the girls, help me to my footing. Here we come, make way, dip grass as we will trample, until the spirits can sway good solid limbs and ample. Elephants would make less noise when the mother bellows, plump is here today, my boy is hot, the best of fellows. Stars, fair nature, give you wings, wings, at the shore disposes, follow where your area sings, on paths and hills of roses. Clouds go by, and mists recede, they either adorn and blend it, sighs the wind and leaf and reed, and all our tale is ended.